everyone, and welcome back to God of War Ragnarok. This is episode 7. Last time we did some side questing to redeem Mimir's past sins. We shut down the mining rigs and also freed the Lingbucker, the giant whale. Whale Island. However, it wishes to stay here because, it's kind of just chilling. It's been here for so long, but at least it's free of its chains. However, we will now be getting on track and doing the main quest.
Give it here.
We will be doing the main quest.
Thanks for grabbing this.
I think that I've
Whatever
crafted.
you need, I'll create.
Oh, I haven't. It didn't save. It didn't save when I've picked up the game. At the end of last episode, we crafted this armor. However, I have obviously reloaded into the game and I forgot to save. So I'll just quickly craft those once more. And I think I upgraded the waist guard and the gauntlets at the very least. Nice. It's a decent set of armor. I'm enjoying the Vidar's gear at the moment, with the combo finishes doing increased damage. But we'll have a look into potentially doing the Nidavelir's set at some point. But what we're going to be doing now is we'll be heading back through our Mystic Gateway, and we are going to check out Alfheim. And something that I really love about this travel system, streamlining it from the original game, is we can go back to Sindri's place and get Tyr to go to Alfheim, or we can go to, you can just travel to like Niflheim from here. You can travel to Svartalfheim. We're obviously here already, but I like that instead of having to always go back into the world tree and do that whole sort of big thing, putting the Bifrost in, loading the whole realms, all of that. It's much more streamlined, which is nice. We cannot go to Muspelheim yet. We need to get another Yggdrasil seed to do so. And to go to Alfheim, we obviously have to collect Tyr. And I'm tempted to go to Niflheim, but we are going to go back to Sindri's house and we'll do some main quests before we head to Niflheim. We'll do that later because we've just done some side questing.
Mimir, what do you think it means? Seeing more raiders come back as Hellwalkers lately. I thought freeing the Valkyrie Queen was supposed to restore balance to the realms and keep that from happening.
That's a good question, lad. And a troubling one. If Hell's filled up again, it suggests that something's been hindering Sigrun's efforts. Or perhaps something even more urgent is keeping her distracted and unable to visit. Even occasionally.
Yeah. Sorry, Mimir.
Points out that the Valkyries have gotten to work at least, because we did free them from the original game. We just ain't seen them. Oh. My door's all the way over there. Okay. We must turn around.
Ah, there you are. I knew you hadn't forgotten me.
Master Kratos, I would speak with you.
I would speak with you.
Do you know Ratatoskr?
Of course. We were just catching up in your absence. Of the squirrels I've conversed with, he's easily the most dapper.
Okay. Yes, Ratatoskr?
Speak.
If you are ever in need of my services and I am not present, I have installed these handy chimes for you to notify me. Simply throw your axe and strike the chimes, and I will attend to your needs. Would you care to take a practice throw?
Okay.
A magnificent throw, Master Kratos. Truly a seasoned pro. Very well. You know how to reach me now. But putting all that aside for the moment, is there anything else?
I love that they've turned Ratatoskr into an actual character instead of just the summon.
I have a question.
Splendid! I delight in offering my tutelage to the inquisitive.
Over the ledge, by the gateway over there. I noticed these dragons.
Dragons? Oh no, young Master Atreus. Those are leaned worms, the brood of Neithog.
Neithog? That's the mother?
Correct. She's also a vital piece of the Yggdrasilian circle of life, as it were. I tend the branches up here, while Neithog chews the roots from below to prevent overgrowth. A delicate balance.
So they're friendly?
Well, they're not nearly so affable as myself, but there's no reason to expect hostility so long as they're left in peace. Nidhogg is a stern matriarch, as protective of her offspring as she is determined to teach them proper discipline.
That sounds...
Familiar.
Nidhogg is
Farewell
really
for
cool.
now, Master Kratos and retinue.
And retinue. I've been playing some Final Fantasy XIV on and off for a time, and there's a particular quest line that involves Nidhogg, but the way that it's written, I've always, and there's not much voice acting about it, I've always just pronounced it Nidhogg. Nidhogg from here makes much more sense, with the letter D being like a TH sound in Norse.
We're ready to go to Alfheim when you are, Father. Unless you wanted to check out Niflheim first.
No, I'm trying to get Ratatoskr's attention. He doesn't talk when I do it when he's here.
I am already here, Master Kratos.
Okay, well, it won't let me talk to him anymore.
Perhaps there was some confusion. This is for calling me out here, not for when I am here.
I like that he has dialogue when he's already here then.
Do you just like hearing the sound of the chimes? I suppose they do sound very pretty.
Oh, this is good.
Master Kratos, this feels very uncharacteristic of you, but if you enjoy the pretty chimes that much, I will allow you to indulge. Yes, you've done it. Well thrown. Ah, the sound of the chimes is not unpainful at this distance, so perhaps you could not?
Oh, we're starting to annoy him now.
Already here, as it were. So... I see. You're deliberately attempting to push me into some sort of emotional outburst, aren't you? Well, I'm not so easily swayed, my good man. Stop with the stupid time! Oh dear. I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from.
We got the emotional outburst. Can't cut the branch off and make him fall.
I am already here.
There we go. All right, we've run through the dialogue. We made him. We pissed him off. We pissed him off. That's great. Seeing if there's any dialogue we can get in here before we push on. Hello? No. Yes.
Brock, what do you think about fate?
I don't. Either your life's all written down somewhere or it ain't. Still feels like you're making choices either way. The shit smells the same regardless of how it got shat.
Remind me to write that down.
That's great. The subtitles were so weird there for a second. It only showed one word at a time until it did the full sentence. Write that down. Write that down. All right, let's go. Let's take Tyr with us to Alfheim. We're going to go to the light. Let's go. The Eyes of Odin. No, wait. Wrong one. Travel to Alfheim. The Strond.
Perhaps as we travel, you can tell me the tale of your prior visit to the land of the elves.
Sure I can. Alfheim was the first time we ever realm traveled using your temple. Freya tried coming with us, but Odin cast a spell on her. She can't leave Midgard.
That's terrible.
So then we fought our way through an army of dark elves to get to the light.
You interfered in the elf war.
Not by choice. We sought to fill our Bifrost, and they attacked us.
And the dark elves were covering it with their sticky hive stuff. When we freed it, light elves came back. Things seemed better in Alfheim.
Did they now?
I like that. Did they now? Because we don't know the full story of either side. We interfered in order to proceed, but yeah. I guess we'll find out, and we'll see what it's like under the Light Elves' control.
Alfheim.
Groa's secret.
It's been so long.
Not sure where the temple is from here, but that's where we'll find Groa's shrine.
Groa's secret.
Broken history. Aye, not exactly an easy fix for that.
Graffiti in Dark Elf territory next to a statue of their ancestors, the elves before the division of light and dark. The message being, what exactly? And for who? Either the elves have seen this statue and ignored it, or they're more concerned with mastery over the light. Got that creepy music straight off the bat. Sinister vibes.
I see the elves continue their war.
Yeah. So much for things being better in Alfheim.
Oh. Seeing a dark elf on a pike just makes my day, though. Winter has reached here. Most frustrating enemy in the first game, for sure. Definitely.
Fimbulwinter hit Alfheim hard.
No. Storms have plagued Alfheim's deserts long before Fimbulwinter.
Interesting. Okay. Got multiple pathways to go, so let's read this marker.
The living desert. Huh.
It was once full of life, you know.
The jewel of Alfheim is our most sacred and fertile desert, teeming with an unequaled diversity of life. From the majestic... Ooh, we got a typo. We got a the. From the majestic. Mimir. Mimir's got the typo in there. We can just chalk up any developer typo mistakes to Mimir accidentally writing the same word with his mouth. From the majestic Hafgufa and their dulcet song of the sands, to the wide array of turtles and lizards found in the Hayata, and the abundant herds of gazelle and ibex roaming in shifting dunes. All creatures of the desert are given breath by the grace of the light. Take a moment to witness the grandeur and reflect. Keep well thy realm.
And music. The Song of the Sands, they called it. Gone now. Another victim.
Cool. I like getting stories from Mimir, stories from Tia, and the existing like lore markers. Like there's a lot of something that I think this game and the 2018 game does exceptionally well is its ability to give exposition without taking away from your gameplay. Like there's a lot of passive dialogue that's happening while you're in the boat, while you're walking around, after you read things. There's a lot of dialogue that comes through naturally, just them having conversations, and it's not a lot of them sitting down and talking at you. Like you're still engaged with the gameplay while they teach you about like lore and myths and all that stuff. Did you just jump? And I really think it's done effectively, because there's a lot of exposition that's given to you, but you barely even notice because you're playing the game at the same time.
Something big.
It doesn't feel like a slog of information being given to you. I like that we're having, when we're walking through these areas as well, and when we did the side quest stuff, we're hearing Atreus's, moments of, I can hear voices, like he heard the voice of the Lingbakir.
What do you hear?
Feels like some kind of animal. How could anything live in a storm like that?
Plenty of caves under the desert. Not exactly a paragon of comfort, but the Dark Elves get on best they can.
Loki's ability to hear the animals. I have a feeling the other one's going to be like up. Look at all these little creatures. I'm gonna take a bet and say it's up.
Perhaps we can reach that brazier from above.
He's already pointed it out. Oh, actually, that reminds me. Someone pointed out in the comments that there is actually a puzzle timing. Okay, so puzzle timing gives you more time to complete puzzles in the environment. This may include slowing down puzzle objects or extended the allotted time window for solving the puzzle. So if you do extended, Atreus or whoever shouldn't talk to you so quickly about puzzles. So I'm going to do extended puzzle timing. It's obviously like more of an accessibility thing, which is great. There is a ridiculous amount of accessibility options here, and you, as much as some people might hate to even admit it, you've got to give The Last of Us Part 2 some props for its ability to make accessibility like one of, if not the most accessible game ever. And then a lot of PlayStation Studios games in particular, and other games, like taking inspiration from that to do the same, because accessibility is so important, whether it's like controllers or how you can play and all that kind of stuff. Like, it's really great how accessible games are getting in certain ways that you wouldn't expect, and people who don't really struggle with certain things wouldn't like even think about, but it makes a world of difference to other people. So I can tell that obviously the puzzle timing is like a accessibility thing for sure, but being able to extend it is very nice. So we're going to put on extended puzzle timing so I don't have Atreus talking about it immediately.
There, the Temple of Light.
Groa's shrine is
There
at
it
the
is.
top.
Just out of reach. Okay. Okay. Well, it was up like I thought it was.
Good eye.
Bifrost eyes.
Bifrost eyes.
Is everything okay?
Aye, old friend. Just looting Nornir chests. We'll be right along.
My dad likes loot.
Very well. Nice. More health.
Very well.
And this is also another thing that I love, is doing gameplay things. Doing the menial exploring and looting and doing stuff, and them integrating dialogue in the game to address it, just them having normal conversations, makes it feel so very real and alive. Like, I like how they address additional side questy loot hunting stuff in dialogue. It just feels very natural to have like us going off the beaten path and one of the characters we're traveling with be like, is everything okay? Why are you going that way? You know, it just feels very good to have that. Well, we see the light from a distance. It's also very cool to be in a different part of Alfheim and not just like exactly the same starting area from the first game. Gives a very like new approach to a previously revisited realm.
No. I assumed the fate of his own realm took precedence.
Wait, Freya's brother?
Yes.
Ooh,
From a different cloth, that one.
Freya's brother. Will we meet in Vanaheim, perhaps? Oh, so it's like we're, instead of being in the very like aquatic, watery start to Alfheim from the first game, we're in a very we're in a desert, very dry start to Alfheim. What is this?
There's a barricade up ahead. What are those shiny rocks?
Twilight stone. A rare material that can take millennia to form. Majestic, isn't it? Occasionally, the light of Alfheim will bind to a rock and crystallize, growing like moss on a fallen tree. Truly a wonder of the Nine Realms.
Oh, that's cool. Twilight Stone will reflect an axe throw. Oh, I see. That's awesome. Huh.
Oh. I didn't know it could do that.
Yeah. The axe bounces off of it. That's cool. So you can like aim it up. You can like, you can aim it and it goes up that way. That's really interesting. So I think when it lands on something or it connects with something that it can destroy, it'll be a blue light instead of the pink one. Ooh. Not these fuckers. Why do they have to be here too? They're gonna be the new annoying enemy of this game.
Bastards about to explode!
Atreus just stood there and took it. All right, so they explode now. They explode now. They explode now. Loving all these drawings. Little cave paintings. Why am I being attacked by this?
Left side!
Little bastards.
Yeah. Do you understand these poems?
Oh, there's always meaning if you look hard enough, brother. It's all in what you bring to it.
Okay. Afterlife Abandonment. Oh, Death Stranding? Death Stranding. A Kvasir work of brilliance that, if misunderstood, proves the ignorance of the reader. Yeah, cool. So the drawing on the book is the Bridges logo of the USA. Stick, rope, tar, black, skin, handprint, baby, crying, shower, stink, death, beach, grubs, delicious, bomb, piss. Perfectly summarized Death Stranding. Death Stranding's definitely really high up on my list of favorite games, and it's one of the best games that I've played on the channel. And if you guys have not played it, please do. It's so much more than the walking simulator that it gets like given shit for. God, it's such a good game. I adore the story of Death Stranding. Such funny little references.
How was he involved?
Long ago, Freyr of the Vanir traveled to Alfheim, where he discovered a once beautiful land devastated by war. Using his divine powers, he set about cultivating a tenuous peace among the elves.
Okay. How did Tyr's got really fucking agile. Okay, mate.
Did you mention how that piece fell apart as soon as he left?
I was getting to it.
You hear that?
Oh no.
Oh no?
That's enough.
Shit.
Please, you don't need to do this.
We don't want to
fuck.
hurt you.
We do not have a choice.
Oh, it's light elf time. Dude, look at those blades.
We're the ones who freed the light.
Ooh, okay. And they're like, fuck you. The discovery of the Lake of Souls marked the beginning of a great schism within Alfheim. The Lightwell harnessed the power of the light, and the elves who spent their days basking in its glow became obsessed with their newfound power. They found new ways to express themselves through art and invention. It was a time of great prosperity for half of Alfheim. Once the realm's living desert began to wither, the other half of the realms deemed the cost of progress too high, thus spawning the violent circle of conflict that continues to this day. So are we in the same, potentially the same area that that was covered in water, but now it's turned into a desert? Because I remember this area here. Makes me wonder if we're currently... Whoa! Interrupt an attack with a double blue ring. Okay.
Why are you fighting us? We helped you last time.
Atreus, focus.
I hate Alfheim. Whoa! Is that a bomb?
Oh, look at these. The double blades are cool.
Behind you! Watch out!
Most unfortunate.
They attacked us.
More will follow once we're inside. Is there truly no other way?
Not like they're giving us much of a choice.
So your father said. I'm just naive, I suppose.
No. Just an optimist, old friend.
It makes me wonder if this all used to be underwater, and that's what we're walking through right now. Pretty dark, mate.
Best we move on for now, brother.
Oh, it's
Don't
these
think we have
again.
the right tools for this one.
Yeah, okay. So it's these again. We don't know how to deal with that.
Tribute to Freyr, made by the elves. He must have left it here when he raced back to Vanaheim
What is
Oh, Freyr.
to ward off nightmares.
So Freya and Freyr. Okay. This charm is meant to absorb nightmares. The principle behind such magic is not a local one, but a theory picked up by Tyr from the Western lands. The premise is a simple one. Nightmares seek us out in the dark, hoping to crawl into our minds and corrupt them from within. Charms such as this are meant to distract and trap the nightmares, tangling them up in the charm's threads until a sunrise can incinerate the devious bastards. So like a dream catcher, but from a different mythology, a different land.
In this case, flares. Well, knowing the elves, there are probably more tributes to find.
So we've got this, and we got this that we've got to eventually figure out when we get to it. Alrighty. Another come back here later moment. And there's the other one. At least we know where the 3 of them are. There's a Mystic Gateway there too.
It's so tall. We came in from the top last time. Didn't realize all this was even down here.
It's an older gate, built to promote cooperation between the elves, but it looks like it's been sealed for some time.
Oh, okay.
How do we enter?
Grab that wheel and I'll show you.
Ancient door that must be opened with cooperation.
I'll go first. Atreus, let me know when I've reached halfway.
Oh, I see.
So, what's happening right now?
Teamwork.
This seal is meant to represent the balance of the realm when Freyr was here. Light and dark, working together in harmony. How's that look, Atreus?
Good, I think. Father, now you go.
Unfortunately
Wow.
for Alfheim, Freyr couldn't accept his sister's decision to marry Odin. He returned to Vanaheim and left this realm to its fate.
To be fair, the Aesir did set him on fire that one time.
The door should have opened. Are you sure it's balanced?
The center.
But the realm isn't. Not anymore. Father, try pulling it the other way.
Oh yeah, because the light elves are in control.
Yeah. And Tyr, you keep pushing forward.
Yeah, because the light elves are in control. Yep, the middle. I thought the center was missing.
Fine work, Atreus. Shall we?
What's a Dark Elf statue doing in the Light Temple?
Full of light.
That's just how they looked before the division.
The division.
Yes. The elves weren't always split between light and dark, you know. This statue depicts the elves before the war, before they discovered the power of the light.
Damn. Mixture of the two. Elf lore just dropped. Oh, we got the light crystals.
Yes.
Oh, I break it.
Stone briefly imparts a bit of light to your axe.
That's useful.
Okay. Are they going to bring up the fact that Atreus... I guess it must be the fact that he got his bow restrung, that he no longer has, like, the magic imparted from the previous game. I wonder if he'll get light arrows again, now that we're here. Or whether we're just moving on from that. We all about sonic arrows
No
now.
sense in spoiling the surprise.
Alright, Mimir. Keep your secrets.
Whoa, it's the light. Ow.
Oh, blinding.
I've never seen the Lake of Souls so volatile.
Aye. Fimbulwinter, you reckon?
Of course, making the light unstable.
So the base of this light well, that's the Lake of Souls.
Yes. After the creation of the 9 realms, fallen souls began to gather down in those waters.
When the elves discovered its potential, they built this temple to harness that energy. A smashing success, to say the least.
Many of them became addicted to their newfound power, and thus, the Light Elves were born.
Nice, okay. Story time. My eyeballs. Ooh. What I'm really liking is revisiting a realm from the previous game, but it's entirely, it's like it has that recognizable appearance to it and personality, but we're going through different areas, different ways to navigate through it, new ways to like open up pathways. I like that instead of just going, oh, we're going back to Alfheim and it's the same as before with new story, it's entirely rebuilt and different. That's fucking amazing. That's awesome. I like the amount of effort that goes into that, because it's not easy. Now I need to get... Can I move this? Ah, yeah. Hang on. Can I move this? Because I need to get it to reflect to that. Because for some reason I can't just throw the axe into it. It must be reflected. Ah, there we go. Oh.
Well done. Though I imagine our light elf friends will be less than pleased.
Yeah, it's fucking gorgeous. And the music is on point.
Speaking of light elves...
Hello.
Let me try talking to them again. They
Best
may...
just to let these two do their thing, brother.
He's trying. He's trying his best.
Another to the left!
Yep. Quick little cut there. Trying to see new executions as usual.
Sure.
Mimir is very happy.
Maybe you can throw those back at him!
Oh, Jesus.
Poor souls.
Weird. They came across on light bridges, but now the bridges are gone.
I have an idea to get us across.
Throw us.
Lucky for us, swearing off violence doesn't mean he can't disfigure some architecture.
This way. The shrine awaits.
Oh, cool. So I guess that we've kind of gotten past the need to form light bridges because both Atreus and Kratos have the ability to use, like, to grapple with the blades, and he's got the grappling arrow now. So you can just fucking skip the whole need for,
Where are you going?
He's just looking around. He does this sometimes.
skip the need for that.
Curious mind. Carry on.
See, once again, making conversation about us just going off to explore. Carry on, then.
The temple looks so different than I remember. It was all broken and covered in hive stuff last time we were here.
These elves use Alfheim's light to enhance the temple. And themselves, by the look of it.
They definitely look more dangerous than last time.
They looked very
Those
chill
were just
last
foot
time.
soldiers. They'll get more dangerous the further up we go.
True.
Great.
They were so peaceful looking last time. Like, we bring you love. And now they be fucking deadly. That went somewhere.
So if these elves use the light to build doors and make themselves stronger, what do the Dark Elves want with it?
To return it back to its source. To them, the natural resources of Alfheim are sacred. None more so than the light itself.
Aye, the Light Elf success came at a terrible price. Alfheim's once lively desert withered into a storm-ridden wasteland soon after the creation of this temple.
The Twilight Stone didn't give you the right angle. Are you certain?
I was more so looking for the thing that I just cut down. I think it might have been... See you later, guys. I'm going out this way. Oh, it's just from here. Now I'm getting confused and lost in this architecture. Hello, everybody. I just went backwards because I'm an old man. Alright. Now. We get it from this angle.
More light elves ahead. I'll handle this.
Maybe that's not a great idea.
Maybe not? Alright, let's have a look. In which Kvasir provides readers with their own tools for crafting stories. Visions after rest. Okay. Visions after rest. What could that be for? What's a PlayStation game? Visions after rest. Lay in wait for explorers, crafted by the imps and filled with music, joy, or horror. Among these fanciful realms lie endless creation and possibilities where the limit is one... Oh, is one owns imagination. It's dreams, right? It's their dreams game. Dreams.
Oh there, friends. Salutations. We mean you no harm.
Tyr! Get back!
He tried. So I can like... Oh, like... Oh, nice. So they like home in on us. New elf unlocked. Oh! Light elf mystic. Cut him in half. Mystics prefer to keep their distance. Not emotionally, I'm sure they're quite forthcoming with their thoughts and feelings among their comrades, but as a battle tactic. They are masterful at conjuring difficult to dodge ranged attacks. Classic. They're much nicer to deal with than the dark elves. Oh my god.
Behind you! Incoming!
Oh. No, I'm not using my axe. Damn it. Such a clean strike.
At least I tried.
You did.
I get it now. Why they keep fighting. The Dark Elves want the souls in the light left alone, but the Light Elves want to keep using them.
That's the long and short of it, aye.
So then, which side is right?
Rarely is it so simple.
And not our place to say. This is an elven conflict.
I said as much the last time we were in Alfheim.
Right.
That you did. I wonder if we're gonna have another scenario with the with the light and
We cannot. Let us continue.
I wonder if there'll be another situation with Kratos and the light, how he was so close to Faye that time and we were gone for so long because the flow of time I guess is so different there and we were gone for so long and Atreus was pissed off.
They sure made a lot of these light doors.
Fortifications.
Aye, none too eager to let the Dark Elves run the roost again.
Okay. Just take a look around before I get into the wheel. What does this one do?
I don't think that's the way up to the shrine.
We know.
There's a chest over here.
Oh, I see it now.
We know, yeah.
My impatience.
Yeah, Tyr.
Tricky.
I see.
There's gotta be a way to get your axe behind this crate, right?
Cool. Yeah.
Clever use of your axe, Kratos.
Yeah. Right? Destroying it on the recall is cool. Hilt of Gram. Once referred to as the Dragon's Bane, Graham isn't what it once was, but will fell many more foes before its days are done. Oh, and also we got Scarthy's Edge. Remember, we got that. So a tracking axe that ricochets between targets marked by pressing R1 repeatedly. Nice. We got 3 light runic attacks before we got 1 heavy one. Alright, so we currently have this to grant a bonus to melee damage. This one grants a burst of rage and applies stun to nearby enemies. I like that. We'll try that. We won't upgrade it yet. Actually, Atreus. Let's have a look. I did that one. I'm saving up my XP for a bit. With Kratos, anyway.
Oh no.
This is interesting, actually. I want to point this out. Is Blue Nightmare. Named appropriately, I suppose. They have the ability to temporarily blind their enemies. Unfortunate when it happens, but a few well-aimed hits with a ranged weapon and they'll bother us no more. This is interesting. So our navigation is different here. It's drawn the same. Like I recognize these symbols and stuff, but it is now drawn with a nice like reflective pattern that's only when you're looking at it. You see how it changes? You like look at it and then it fills out. So that just raises like more questions, you know, because we're still trying to figure out who's writing this stuff here, because now it's drawn differently to how it was in Svartalfheim. You get to a point where you begin to question or wonder if there's even a lore reason for it this time, or whether they've just gone for it just being, oh, it was in the first game, so now it's in this one. But I do feel like, definitely feel like it should be in this one. There'll be a reason for it. Press L2 while holding the crank to aim the Leviathan axe. But then as soon as I let go of this, it will go back up. So I have to get it on this throw.
The angle looks right.
Do I have to... the angle looks right. However... Oh, hang on. Now I should just be able to let go of it. Yeah, duh. I think I have to throw it on its way up, potentially.
Why not simply hold it in place?
Oh, hang on. There you go. Oh, it's because I was bringing it down too low.
Yeah, that looks right.
It does look right. You are correct.
Excellent. Let's continue our ascent, yes?
Didn't realize that it could be held in multiple places. And naturally, the exploding nightmare. If they get too close, they'll explode. Wow. Who would have thought? You know what's nice? No revenants. At least so far. That's been a blessing. No revenants.
So, which is your favourite of Kvasir's poems, brother?
Why would I choose a favorite?
Why would I choose a favorite? Spirits within walls. Spirits within walls. A gentle boy and his brush found kinship along the walls. His creations, playful sprites, brought joy to one and all. The town, once empty, now flush with colour and laughter. The boy hailed a hero, though merely a talented drafter. His mission save his home, threatened by seas and disuse. His weapon, imagination, blues, reds, purple, and chartreuse. Spirits within walls. Gentle boy and his brush. What's this game? Nothing comes to mind. I'm not familiar with this one. Spirits within walls, a gentle boy and his brush. Kinship along the walls. Playful sprites. I don't know this one. Blues, reds, purple, and chartreuse. His weapon, imagination. Power of visual art. I don't know that one.
I suppose I'll leave you to it then.
Oh, okay, mate. Oh, nice. Okay. That's new. Light of Warrior. These elven warriors are more than proficient with their blades. You'll need to focus properly to make it through a duel with one unscathed. Cool variety to the light elves. I like it. I like it. Oh, I'm still in battle. Oh, hello. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. These are interesting attacks. I like it.
Wow. That was violent.
Was, right?
I'll meet you on the other side.
And there's that chest that we couldn't get to before.
I'll meet you on the other side.
Whoa! Tyr can really jump.
Yeah, he can. That he can, lad. Oh god, we have to go. I like that. Where's our ability to just fucking have a super jump? They're like, no, you must do. You must go this way. We've got multiple paths that we can go. That's where Tyr is, so we're gonna go this way.
That's the wrong. Oh, I see. Another chest.
He's getting the hang of it.
That's great.
I've never seen the light elves with so much control over the temple.
Guess that's on us.
They must have anointed a new temple guardian. Svartalfjord's counterpart.
Svartalfjord's.
Dark Elf King. Guess he's in the light now too.
Almost. It was blue for a sec. Let's do that again. That way. How did I fuck? I messed that up. I like literally aimed right at it and just went. Ugh. How did I mess that up?
Ah, I see. The timing must be precise.
That is correct. Rune engraved release. Simple trinket signifying rebirth. Okay, an accessory. So that's for Atreus. Simple trinket signifying rebirth. Upgrades increase the damage dealt. First rune carry from a full quiver does increase damage. Nice. There you are, boy. Don't say I don't give you anything.
This mystic doesn't see us.
There's twilight stone on the ground.
Bonk. Oh, bruh. Cruel.
We can continue up this way.
What a move, though. Conveniently placed fucking...
Over here!
Conveniently placed Twilight Stone.
Here they come.
Oh shit.
What you must.
Look at the statues of them.
Light door! Incoming! So
you can now... Haha! Yeah, no shit. You can use that. That's really cool in combat. You get a full stagger from it. But you have to also be careful where it goes. Nice. Light Elf Mystic Bestiary updated. Getting in close gives you the upper hand against their weak forward defense. See if you can't help close the gap by, say, tripping them with a well-placed axe throw.
I still can't figure out how they're making light bridges.
Look at this statue. These crystals. I've noticed them on the elves as well.
We'll just make our own bridge. Yeah. Huh.
Oh! The crystals still make light bridges. But now the light elves wear them. Smart.
Almost there. Allow me.
And then he'll push over the other one.
I dare say he's beginning to enjoy the vandalism. Pretty soon he'll be laying waste to pottery.
Shall we continue?
Ah. Interesting change for the light bridge, and they explain it as a shift in who's in power. For the change of traversal. It's not bad.
Ah, the Nornir. Why must they insist on these frustrating trials?
You would know better than us, brother.
I can't remember the last time I visited the Norns, nor do I wish to try.
Okay, well I need to be able to see them all from the same spot, right? So, let's have a look. One, the easiest one. Two. Feels like there should be one over this side. And we're in combat now.
And here we go.
Take it off, man! You've got this!
I haven't used Spartan Rage in a while, so I keep getting Spartan Rage drops and just not needing to pick them up.
Watch out! Whoa! Is that a bomb?
Behind you! Look out!
Oops.
It's down!
Tripped.
Yoppa!
Right side, brother!
Nice. Okay, back to this. So 1, 2.
Brighter than I remember.
I don't know if that is one up there. It's in a different shape, so I don't think so. But it feels like there should be one over the other side. Oh, like locked onto that. It's weird. Like locks onto the to that, which is interesting. I'm gonna see this last one and just get annoyed and be like, oh, there it is. That's how it feels. I'm looking everywhere except where I need to, apparently. Oh, hang on. Oh. Thought I could walk behind this curtain. Fucking hidden beneath a curtain, is it? Oh. I didn't even see that this was a thing. Oh, I can reflect it from here and get them. Okay. Nice. Alright. Should be able to get it all from one angle.
They don't make it easy, do they?
There you go. I didn't even see that pathway down there. Thanks, Tyr. Rage increased. Let me take a look down here.
Look, over there.
Nice. Four forged iron. Don't mind if I fucking do. Okay. Alrighty. Let's move on with our lives. Now, we gotta do something with this. Oh, that's great. Looks like we can move one. That looks like it's... Okay, that one doesn't like it. This is the only one that gets left out. I've looked at this for a while, and it's gotten to the point where I'm questioning if it's even a puzzle or not, because like the best that I can do is I can get all of them if I start with this one. So it does this, there, 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 there. That hits all of them. However, I just can't get it to go back to this one. But it does hit all of them in sequence once. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna move on. If that's a puzzle, that's an incredibly difficult one.
Another light door.
There's some twilight stone on that statue's shield, but that angle isn't gonna work.
Okay, so we've got another puzzle in here.
Think there's any way to stop the elves from fighting each other?
Had Freyr not abandoned the realm, a lasting peace may have formed. But now,
Can we really place all the blame on Freyr? This war started long before his arrival.
but he had the power to heal this land and end the war, did he not?
He made his choice.
The wrong one.
For Alfheim, perhaps. But not necessarily for him.
Well, I suppose we're all entitled to walk our own paths, regardless of where they end.
What an interesting moral dilemma about this, right? Where it's like there's a war between the elves, and Tyr's talking about Freya being like some blame resting on his shoulders for leaving it behind. And that plays into the current potential war that's about to happen, and you know, other things that Kratos has brought up about getting involved and not getting involved, and Tyr's reluctance to currently get involved in this conflict. It's a very interesting thing where you can like, well, you're holding Freya to this certain standard, but are you doing it yourself currently with another thing?
Get off us!
I guess. Okay.
Aha! The shield moved.
That looks right.
Does it look right? You said that looks...
The last time we were here, we killed the Dark Elf King.
That's unfortunate. I'd wondered what became of Svartalfheim.
We had to defend ourselves. But when he died, he told us we helped the wrong side.
I see.
He says that it looks right, but this... the angle's too high up. Hang on a sec. Should I... But now it's... Oh, fuck it. It's too late now. It's stuck in that spot. So it has to be... That has to be the right spot. Hang on. Throw it from over here, maybe. Yeah, there you go.
Fine job, brother.
This way.
Thanks, I had zero difficulty figuring that out. Didn't even get confused. Dude, so beautiful.
Do you still hear something wounded out there, Atreus?
I think so. It could just be the storm.
Perhaps we can investigate once we've uncovered a mysterious seer's hidden prophecy.
He pondering. It's cool. Cool idle animation. Just taking a peek. Why this game did not ship with a photo mode is beyond me. So many missed opportunities on the first run. Having a photo mode at launch is really great because there's so many moments on your first time experience that you'll want to take a photo of that you might not think about or have those same feelings for on a replay when you go through, because you'll miss those moments. There's just sometimes when you're going through it for the first time, you go, oh, this would make a great photo, like this shot right here. And I had that with Death Stranding, which was really great. And I guess the way to deal with that is to wait until to play it until photo mode is added, because photo mode wasn't in the first game at launch either, and New Game Plus was added later. I guess you just expect them to carry it on over and just have it in this game at launch, like keeping established features from the previous game and just having them ready to go for the next, but I guess not.
There. The central chamber will bring us to the top. Once we find our way past yet another light door.
Yes, another one. Some runes over there.
There's some soundstone up there.
It pairs quite nicely with the Twilight Stone. A knack for interiors, these light elves.
Oh wow, okay. This is... Whoa, look how high this goes. Look at all the climbing to do with all the Twilight Stones. What the hell? This also plays into down here. Maybe this is how I solve it.
Limitless. Limitless what? Power? Growth? Ambition? A bit vague, innit?
Unlimited power. I'll give this to the Light Elves. The beauty of this temple is unmatched across the 9 realms. To think, only 2 winters ago, all of this was covered by hive and darkness. I'm sure there was beauty in it in its own way, but what can I say? White marble and gold trim is much more fetching. Doesn't look like any of those from this angle are what we want.
Careful. It's facing the wrong way. Maybe if we...
Allow me to speed this up. The angle should work, Kratos.
Well done.
At your service.
Spring in his step, that one.
Ah, the light of Alfheim. How stunning.
Where did it go? Okay. It did a blue light. Okay. Not sure where that goes.
Nothing.
What's wrong?
I could hear Mother inside last time, but I can't anymore.
Her soul is one with the light now. United
Been some
by
time.
forces older than Odin himself. She is at peace, Atreus.
I hope so. When Father went inside the light, he
You
said
went inside the light of Alfheim?
Yes.
And yet here you stand, of sound mind and decidedly not incinerated. You must tell me, Kratos, what did you see?
That memory is for me alone. But I felt only moments pass.
Didn't feel like moments to me.
I was trapped. Atreus overcame great odds to save me.
One could but only imagine.
Yeah,
then.
right.
Groa's triptych awaits.
Pretty wild. Look at this. God damn. We can only walk, so can't do much in here. We just walk ahead and watch it play out, I guess. Yeah. Yeah.
So, did you ever meet Groa?
Many times. But she was plagued by constant visions, so conversation was difficult, to say the least.
Oh wow, we're hearing Faye's song. Careful, Kratos. Mimia's like, where are we going?
What are you doing?
breathing.
Father, she's gone.
Keep moving.
I can't even like begin. Can't even begin to tell you.
They've changed some stuff.
Of course they have. They've redecorated.
All this hive stuff up here. So many dark elves. All this time, I thought the Dark Elf King... I thought all the Dark Elves were... Tyr,
Yes?
did we help the wrong side?
Are you certain that's the right question?
What's the right question?
Is there a right side?
Exactly. What do you think, Atreus? Is there a right side in this war?
I don't know.
Then perhaps you shouldn't pick one.
Look at this happy family. Atreus with his 3 dads. Kratos, Tyr, and the head. One big happy family. He's just got 3 fathers. God damn. Something that I want to point out that I appreciate in all its forms is like just the sheer attention to detail in even the most subtlest of animations and like facial movements and like pupils darting around everywhere. These characters feel so real and believable, and they are the most unbelievable characters in their purest forms, like giant man, actual god of war, you know, like all of these things that these characters have gone through, yet they feel so real and human. Like the amount of expression that you see out of Kratos' face in the subtlest of ways, especially in like a scene like that, is just so incredibly impressive. And I love seeing it. Like it's just a joy to just watch even the faintest of movements in body language and all of that stuff, and seeing how effective it is. Very, very talented animation. We love to see it. More of this. Okay. Starting to get more familiar now. Oh, hello.
Would have been a shame to have left that behind.
Slag deposits? Alright, hang on. Our shield's up to honed metal now, so we can upgrade these with the slag deposits. See that? The Rond of Aggravation.
What can I make for you?
Ooh. Enlightenment. Spolders of Enlightenment. This armor is well suited for both battle and study. It is infused with runic power of those who came before. Frost Awaken and Flame Whiplash have moderate luck chance to grant a blessing of runic. Okay, and if we go to the wrist armor version, the stat bonuses on these Use runic attacks to increase damage against status afflicted enemies. Okay.
I'll disinfect my tools.
Can upgrade this for some beast scraps. Let's do that.
What'll it be? I'll take him.
Nice.
Have we more to talk about?
Hey, Sindri, wasn't your forge on the other side of the shrine last time?
My, someone's got an eye for detail. Perhaps the Light Elves felt it looked better on this side. They do have a thing for aesthetics. Honestly, I'm as puzzled as you are. But it's best not to look a gift forge in the 2-year. Very messy. Anyway, good luck!
Yeah, sometimes the subtitles are weird, like it only shows one word. Ooh, we've finally got another one of these, except it's tied to the main quest this time. Cool. I am expecting we'll open this and then Atreus can like walk through it, right? We can like see it's the true meaning behind it.
The giants always did enjoy hiding their secrets in plain sight.
Wait until you see this.
Here we go.
Ah, yes. Here we have Groa's search for her missing husband. She was relentless in her attempt to find him. Meditated for weeks on end. Unfortunately, she found something else. A vision of Ragnarok.
Word of Groa's vision reached Odin. He sought her out, demanded a private retelling.
Didn't like what he heard, apparently.
Ironwood? That's the... I don't know what that is.
The mystical sanctuary for giants. Curious.
So it's in Jotunheim?
I know some giants thought so, but Ironwood isn't anywhere, lad. It's a concept, a metaphorical paradise. It's not real.
Presumably, Groa requested her ashes be returned to Jotunheim, while her soul found peace in the light. Difficult to imagine Odin respecting those wishes. The champion?
I think it's supposed to be... me.
You assume too much.
Aye. Best not to read into these abstractions so literally. Prophecies are slippery by nature. Although, some are more obvious than others.
Ragnarok.
Aye. The end of everything.
So this is it. There's nothing we can do to stop it.
There must be a way.
The World Serpent versus Thor.
Look, Tyr. This is what we saw. It's you, fighting in Ragnarok.
No. I can't.
What's this then? Well, that's new.
Whoa. A realm destroyed? Hidden.
Asgard is destroyed?
Ah, Asgard is destroyed, okay. As we know with Asgard. Wondering if Surtur is going to make an appearance.
But the other realms thrive?
And Odin dies.
She lied.
Groa lied. Of course she did. Odin's working off a false prophecy.
So then, we can win Ragnarok. We can beat Odin.
We are not present in any of this.
But that was Tyr leading the charge against Asgard. Plus, Hell's army was there. And the elves. Champion. Okay, whoever that is doesn't matter. But for the first time, we know something Odin doesn't. We just saw we can win. Tyr?
I won't allow prophecy to define my choices.
But we just saw
No,
you.
Atreus. This is wrong.
Come. there's much to discuss.
You're gonna get mad at all the talking and the lack of inaction.
It is
Oh.
time.
Another one of those, huh? Another one of those. I like
We can't stop Ragnarok, but we can win it.
If Asgard is destroyed, Odin will not be the only casualty. There must be another way.
I like the attention to detail in that he's like, oh, ironwood, and he's like, oh, I don't know what that is, because Freya is the one that whispered that to him. He's like, I don't actually know anything about that. That's cool name though. I like that he quickly was just like, and then caught himself realizing he had a name that he was like shouldn't have known at that point. That was very, very cool. Also seeing the champion, which he's seeing as himself, Loki, in between Skoll and Harthi, and then seeing the part that they play in Ragnarok is very, very exciting, to say the least. Very exciting. I'm really liking Tyr's struggle here. I'm liking his inner turmoil, how like he's been in prison for so long and he's really kind of struggling to come to terms with being free, but we're also seeing him really struggle in regards to the choices that he's having to make here or not make, perhaps. I absolutely love it. This combination of characters is just so incredible to me, to have them bouncing off of each other with their different perspectives and viewpoints and, you know, feelings on all of this. So Groa has apparently lied and fed Odin a false prophecy, which is really cool. So we get to see how things can play out differently. But Tyr thinks there must be another way to spare Asgard and its residents of its fate. But Odin is prophesized to pass. We'll see how we go. We'll see how we go. We're going to bring this episode of God of War Ragnarok to a close. Thank you so much for joining me. I had a great time in Alfheim. We're going to descend the light well and I guess head on out of here. I don't expect it will be the easiest exit ever. We'll see how we go. If there was a Dark Elf King, there might be a Light Elf King. So we'll just have to find out. Or Queen. Who knows who's in control here? We will find out next time. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you then.